Whipped cream. Yeah.
Whipped cream. I said queen.
Queen. I'm a queen.
No, let me ask you this: Gen 1 starter Pokemon, go.
Squirtle. Squirtle. Hands down, Squirtle.
All right, what would be another Pokemon other than a starter to have in your team?
From just Gen 1?
I guess any.
Leafeon. Don't sleep on my man Leafeon,
No,
bro.
okay. I mean,
Defense
nah.
impeccable. Bro, I took down Dragon types with Leafeon. I would save him at the end of my team, bro. Because I knew he would be able to fight anything that came at him. His defense is insane. Trust me. Game changer.
Game changer.
It's probably one of my favorite Pokemons. I love. I said Pokemons. It's yeah.
Pokemon?
I love Leafeon. Yeah, I like Totodile a lot too, bro. He's cold.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah, no pun intended.
The water be cold sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Water types.
It took me a second. I was like, did I even say a pun? I was like, did I say a pun during that? I don't even know.
It wasn't good, honestly. But you know what? This is what we do on the Something Original podcast. We tell shitty puns.
Yeah, that's like actually that we actually have a hot episode for you guys where we just come up with multiple puns.
What was that?
Just kidding. That's not going to be the topic of discussion. But if they do arise, we will make sure to point them out.
Who do you think's
What
the
about
pun- Who do you think the punniest on this podcast is?
Who do you? I don't even know, dude. Sometimes I'll be at school and like I'll say shit, and then the next thing you know, someone's like, oh, dude, that was punny. And I'm like, dude, I don't even pick up on it. I just say things, you know.
I just be talking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like words are made up as it is. It don't even matter.
You know what else is made up? Literally everything in society. Everything.
I mean, yeah, essentially.
Literally, the only thing that should exist is like the need to survive. Food, water, shelter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, essentially. The indigenous people had it right. I honestly, bro, I have a hot take actually.
Okay, let's hear it, dude.
I've believed, and this like sounds ironic because I'm not going to say it. I do have an indigenous, but I feel like most people do. But I feel like the colonizers, bro, like they came over here, and like they didn't want the ways of the indigenous people to be indoctrinated into life, because like if you think about it, like they were chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like they had wars with each other. Yeah, like who doesn't anymore? Like it's all about drive. It's all about power. You know what I'm saying? We get hungry. Never mind. But I just like I just feel it like in my like chest. That's the word I'm gonna use. Like I feel like they hated them so much. And if you think about it, they were trying to help these bastards.
Yeah,
coming over.
That's the whole reason. Like Thanksgiving, the Native Americans, they came over and were like, "You guys don't have any food. All right, you guys are fucking growing your crops all wrong, but we'll help you out. Here's some meals to help you get by while you settle in our land. Just do what you want, go about it." And then we gave them syphilis.
Yeah, by trading pelts with them, and that's another thing. Also, hot take: they weren't using currency; they were still doing trading.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the colonizers wanted to instill all this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even back then it was about the materialism. It never ends. That's why they wore those goofy powdered wigs.
Jealousy, bro.
Man.
They were just jealous of it.
I wish I could just go back in time with my fofo. Be like, hey, man, you got these boomsticks, but check out this thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd defend all the indigenous people. You know how different the world would be, bro?
I feel like there's a what's it called? There's like a economic ideology. I think that's what it's called. It's
Yeah,
called like
yeah.
nature Marxism or something, or like nature social something like that. And I haven't even looked into it, but it just sounds fucking cool. I always see like concept art about like the nature Marxism, communism stuff, socialism stuff, and it just looks sick. It just looks like a very simple living environment, but everything's all like futuristic and everything's growing around like nature and shit. And like we have a, oh, it's called like nature economy or some shit. That's what it's called.
Mm.
I gotta look it up. I gotta do more research into it, but that shit just sounds cool, you know? And
Like
it sounds beneficial.
instead of having like skyscrapers and all that.
Yeah, almost. I don't know what it's all about. It just sounds like it's an economy driven for, it just seems like a system built around keeping the environment secure, keeping people secure, and just like a happy way of life and an organic way of life, you know?
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. I think you're right. Socioeconomic. That's interesting.
Yeah. Like it's called like nature economics, I think. I'm going to look it up. I'm gonna
Natural.
look it up.
Natural.
No, it's like nature. It has like nature
Okay.
in the name.
Because, dude, like, just think about how much more beautiful. Like everyone's like, oh, we need cars to survive. Okay, what do you need your car to? To go do this job that you hate every day, bro? The indigenous people didn't do this, bro. They would chill around fires at night and congregate with the people. If someone was struggling, they would help them out. It was all about the tribe. You know, it was all about helping each other out. So no one was struggling. There's
Yeah.
times where you're feeling alone. It's because we get our gratification from likes on a screen instead of love in real life. And that's where it's all backwards, bro.
No, yeah.
I feel like humans like become more sophisticated, but at the same time they complicate everything way more. You know?
No,
Uh,
we've messed up along the way. The Industrial Revolution really just fucked us over.
the way of life back then just seems so poetic.
It was
You know,
Shakespeare.
like everything, everything. like, it's like even when they would kill animals, they would pray over them because
Yeah.
they had to take their life to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But then they would utilize every single part.
Yeah.
They'd make clothes. They would. Oh man.
Equivalent
wish I could-
exchange, right? I don't
Yes.
know. I don't feel like
I mean,
how we're giving back to the animal, but I don't know. Back when like I thought Joe Rogan was cool, he made a really good point about like hunting, like local hunting and farming. And I still carry these values with me still. I think, or just this idea. I think we should have a more locally based source of like society and stuff, and like farming and hunting. Everything should come locally. Everything should like, I don't know. It would be hard. I feel like a lot of the inland, like mainland states would all be used for farming, and everybody would have to move to the coast for this purpose. But I don't know. Just like thinking long term, but I just think if we get rid of like big farm, you know,
Big pharma. I'm just kidding.
not big pharma, but like the
I'm
big,
just kidding.
like the big farm industry.
Yeah.
I feel like
Where
if we
they're
got,
just-
it's just like so inhumane to the animals and stuff, you know.
Right.
I feel like if we just start doing it locally, like scale it down, but you would for one get better quality food and meats and stuff, better quality like herbs and crops, and just it's a more like community based like environment.
Exactly. I'm right there with you, honestly, bro. Like, I think about it all the time. Like, some of the happiest times of my life, I was in a tent. You know what I'm saying?
What was
I
that?
don't need shit. There was one time. Remember? Band camp?
No, I don't remember. I never went to band camp.
You remember? Come on, man. The one time we went camping, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah,
only for
with
one
the
night.
but we had that super tent, bro.
That was a big ass tent.
Yeah, dude.
Was
See,
that
like
you?
imagine that,
Was that your tent?
dude. I don't even know. I think it was one of the people that came with us.
I don't. Yeah,
I
I
think I
know
think
I
it
didn't
was.
have that tent.
And remember, we like woke up and we like tried to cook food. Or did we even cook food? Did we even get it going?
I remember we went to Walmart to get a bunch of stuff to make something in the morning, but I don't think we did make anything.
I remember we got a pack of bacon. That was one of the items.
Yeah. No, I remember buying like the skillet and everything, and I remember the skillet just was in the trunk of my car for like months, just in the wrapping still. So we I guess we did never cook.
I love camping, bro.
It's really good. It's really fun. We're definitely thinking about camping a ton this summer, like in
Bro,
the
you live
in the
in
mountains and shit.
you're in the perfect place. Yeah, I was gonna say you're in the perfect place for it, bro.
We
I
used
mean,
to go.
there's
We
a-
used to go camping because I like my family owned like campgrounds and stuff. But I mean, it's just in Ohio. It's not great.
Yeah. I mean, like, I still like camping out here. That's nice.
What do you
Yeah.
like to do when you camp? Just like hanging
Fish.
out.
Yeah, I like to fish.
You like
Hang out.
fishing?
Like, yeah, dude, I love fishing actually.
You get Bass Pro Shop hat.
No, I would never. I'd rather throw myself into the lake of fire before I do that.
Damn.
Well,
I
I'm just,
fell
I'm not
into a burning ring of fire.
fire. Yeah, man, Johnny Cash. Um, I just, I mean, I can see the hype. I just know people.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like I like brands that I would actually really do something IRL with. But
I really want to start my own little clothing brand. I want to get a sewing machine.
that's word on the street. Are you? Is that called embroidery? Are you still talking? Or do you want to talk about it at all?
Yeah, embroidery. I mean, I don't really
That'd be
want to put
hard.
the I don't really want to put the brand name out there. I came up with a fucking
Yeah.
sick ass brand name. Just
Is it the same one?
same one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very tight, dude.
It's kind of
That'd be
fallen
sick.
off because I've had other projects in the works and but yeah, I just the first step in this initiative would be to get a sewing machine.
Mm.
And
And
those
then,
are like $400, $500.
what about this? Also, as like side collection, tie dyes, but with embroidery.
I mean, I'd be down. It wouldn't be like the main feature of the brand.
Of course.
It would just
Yeah.
be like a
Spring collection.
Summer. Yeah, spring,
Yeah.
summer, whatever.
Yeah.
420
That'd be sick.
edition.
That, bro, dude, green and white tie dye, bro, with like weed plants on the shoulders, bro,
I'd
or
be
like
down,
on one
bro.
shoulder. That'd be so cold, bro. And then like on the back have some like red, like pink eyes, like embroidered pink eyes, like they got like and they're kind of closed a little bit. That'd be so tight.
What's
I
your
would buy
what's your
those.
favorite color?
Purple, actually.
Really? It is?
Yeah, it's a tie between green and purple.
I like well, no, my favorite color is red just because I'm just like red is just affiliated with a lot of things I like Ohio State
Anger.
and like anger,
Just kidding.
fear, demons. No, it's just I don't know. I always grew up liking Ohio or just the color red, but I think
Yeah.
I'm falling more and more in love with like forest green.
Green is tight. Like forest. Is that like a brighter? Or are you talking like a
I'm talking like a
an
dark
olive?
green. No, not
Yeah.
olive, like
No.
dark.
Okay.
Like a
Okay.
pine green.
Oh,
Forest
okay.
green.
Okay. Yeah. That's a nice color, bro.
I don't know, and it like compliments me whenever I wear like a dark green anything. It just looks good. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, cause you got like no no homo, but you got like colored eyes though, right?
Yeah, I do got no homo. I do have hazel eyes, but they
Yeah.
change. They fluctuate.
Green makes it pop.
Do be bussin'.
Yeah, man. I can
Hey
see
guys,
that, bro.
welcome back to the Something Original podcast. I don't know if I said it.
We just went in.
Yeah, we did. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Gannon, and you be
I'm Chase.
okay. And you can find us on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, you name it. We got it. You know, roundhouse, a brick out the window, do a front flip, and hit that subscribe.
That's right. We also have the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. We got a new episode of Next Caller on there. It's also free to the public since we've kind of delayed the release of it. So go give it a listen. It's available everywhere, but definitely go support the Patreon. Gannon also has his book, Death Our Friend. First chapter is available now. Links will be in the bio as always, you know. Anyways,
Not
back
the
to the
cat.
show.
Not the cat links. I know it's a common misconception. Not the
links.
cat links. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know the cat, the lynx, with the fur on its ears, like it's got like the. I think they're such beautiful creatures. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Stop. The lynx.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have
Bro,
no
are
idea.
you serious?
No,
There's
what are
probably
you saying?
it's probably up in my top 10 favorite like creatures of all time. They're so
Oh,
majestic
a
looking.
lynx?
Yeah, a lynx.
Oh. You were
What,
saying
you think I'm
cat
eating cat
lynx.
sausages up in
Yes,
here?
that's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, what the hell?
No.
If you could eat any animal that's like kind of taboo, what would you eat?
I don't think I would, bro. There's like none that like are desirable. Like I've had ostrich burgers
Okay.
before, and they were really good. Also, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to try crocodile, but see, even then, it's not like taboo. I don't like look at a dog and I'm like, man, I could just picture you on my grill, put some Lowry's on you, and some fucking Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Baby Ray's?
But no, dude. Kind of taboo animal.
Honestly, I said that and I didn't even have an answer ready. I would say crocodile too, alligator. I've had it before and it's fucking delish. But I feel like it's just so uncommon almost.
Yeah, especially up here.
Yeah,
Or-
especially in the Midwest, like even
Do you
though
guys
over
have-
here, no, not at
Yeah.
all. It's more like south, I feel like.
Dude, I
Like
wish I
Florida
cared,
for
though.
sure. You can get crocodile in Florida. On
They
any
just-
corner.
They just be walking on the street, bro.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is wrangle it up. Honey, I got carry out.
I feel like I don't know, dude. And just imagine if we still lived in tribes like that though, and we were in America. What if we came over, all right? European countries came over and we adapted to the native like culture? How do you think the world would be different? Like we would obviously still be living in like tribes, maybe a little bit more advanced. But I feel like we wouldn't have cars. I feel like we would still we would come up with a more like eco-friendly way of transportation. We definitely have
I don't think so.
like trains. You don't think so?
Honestly, bro, I don't, dude. Cause like, if you think about it, they were what I forgot what the belief system is called, where they believed everything was a god of its own.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They cut down people like they cut down the trees and everything that Mother Nature already provides for us. These beautiful canopies, if you think about it,
Mhm.
and we destroy them all the time.
Yeah.
They looked at everything as more sacred. See, that we just look at it like, oh, that's a tree. I mean, I'm sure like you, me, and a bunch of other people have, you know, similar idealism to the Native Americans, indigenous people. But I don't know, dude. I feel like if we would have came over here with a way more open mind, and instead of having Christopher Columbus goofy leading the charge on this, it would have been a lot different. This dude doesn't even know how to use a map. You know what I'm saying?
And he had syphilis.
Yeah, dude. And I heard some weird rumors about his scrotum.
He was fucking manatees. That's how he got the syphilis.
Ew.
Yeah, you ever hear about that? They thought the manatees were
Mermaids?
mermaids. Yeah.
Oh my, bro. There were. This obviously shows the logic behind all of everything.
We're
That's
just
what start.
we're just
Yeah.
fucked. I don't think we've ever heard of like Native Americans fucking the cattle, the bison.
They they wouldn't because they see it as sacred.
Exactly.
They look at all life as sacred, which we see, not us, but the general population sees paper as sacred. It's all about the gain of this thing that is literally made up. And that is what builds our entire social construct. I'm telling you, bro. Like, if we would have came over here with, like, way more open mind, like, shit, bro. Put me on the Mayflower, bro. Put me on the Mayflower, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
no, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't think so? You think it would still be that we would still want? Because I don't know. Because if you think about it, like after, like in the sense of Pangea, you know, or Garden of Eden, or however you want to start it off, right? And then, even then, if you look at it biblically, there was a Tower of Babylon, which then afterwards God separated us and then divided us up with different languages, which that kind of seems rough in translation to me also. But even then at that point we're all tribes across the world. We all started off as tribes across the world.
Yeah.
So then by the time we got over here, they were still just believing in each other and the sense of a family within like the ranks of a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it would still be that way, my guy.
Yeah.
You know? And it didn't even matter like where they were from. Like the different indigenous people would live different ways. You know, they would make teepees. I don't know what the actual term is for them. I feel like it's almost derogatory saying it, but maybe teepees, or like down in the like more desert region, they lived in caves, you know, in the side of mountains, because they weren't out here trying to destroy everything. They would do what they needed to survive.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was just all about like the union of each other as humans. And I'm like, bro, different. They were built different, bro.
They were. It's crazy that we basically just led a whole genocide of their people, you know, and we're living on their land.
Right. Right. And then we introduced alcohol to them, which is terrible.
Yeah.
And then put all of them on reservations, which is just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because those aren't like the nicest places,
No.
you know. I don't know, man. I just feel like it'd be different. I feel like it would. I could understand the progression, but at the same time, even if you want to call it that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Yeah. No,
That's my hot
I
take.
get it. That's my hot take. I mean, I don't think it would have been different if there were like a group of people coming over. Like the whole like mindset would have had to change over thousands of years. Because Britain was, you know, they were colonizing everywhere. They basically colonized almost every single country in the world before then, you know. And it's crazy how they all just kind of collapsed. They were like, "Oh, okay, well, I guess we kind of fucked up, and here's your independence."
Because even then, they would fight for greed. It was about the land. It was about getting more land. For what, bro? You don't even have that many people.
They just wanted
just
to.
wanted-
They just wanted to rule the world. I think that was just the whole mindset. They just wanted to be under one global rule, which is impossible. You know, you can't rule obviously because it fucking ended up not working. But I just don't understand. I've never really understood like the idea of having control of everything, because you will eventually just stretch yourself out so thin, you just like, for one, you just exhaust yourself. Two, what's the purpose? You're making people less happy
Right.
because you're
Because they
trying.
don't care about people.
Yeah, they. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you're trying to conform people to a certain ideology of your own mindset, and that mindset can be harmful in other cultures and other parts of the world. It just doesn't make sense to me. It never has, even at like a young age when you watch like movies about that shit. It's just like, why would you want to do that?
Star Wars does it all the time. Star Wars does it all the time.
Yeah, and it's just like, why would you want to do that?
Right. When you could just be chilling on Naboo with Jar Jar.
Are you a fan of the prequels?
I'm a fan of all of it.
Okay.
I think it's beautiful.
I think I think they all were good. Like I don't understand like these hardcore Star Wars. The thing that makes Star Wars just so shitty in my opinion are the fans.
Yeah, the fan base, yeah.
It's just like they hated the prequels. A lot of them hated the first trilogy. I was like, that was what are you guys talking about? I mean, honestly, I didn't really like the first trilogy. It's all right, you know. It's good. Never mind. It's good.
Luke?
It's good. But
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's at the same time, like you're saying, it's not like I don't think it's the best one.
yeah. Which one do you think's the best one?
I'm probably gonna catch smoke for it, but I like the new series, bro.
Really?
Yep.
What's your
I really
what's
do.
your favorite movie out of all of them?
I really like the Rise of Skywalker. I really do. You know, Kylo Ren. Well, I don't want to. If you haven't seen it by now, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, what are you
Or
doing?
actually, I'm gonna put the warning in right here in the podcast. If you haven't seen the latest series, just because of like what people have told you on the internet, then stop right now and watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little pause right here, and then what? Dude, I love Kylo Ren as a character.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty much like the more modern Darth Revan, because he was trained as a Jedi,
Mhm.
and then he succumbed to his rage, which I feel like in itself is like the idealism between the Jedi and the Sith, bro. Like I feel like it can be kind of translated in life, you know, instead of like wanting control through rage, have control of your own emotions, and then have that energy spread out throughout the world.
Yeah.
You know? So when he becomes Ben Solo, bro, comes back at the end and he's got his dad's blaster, bro, somehow. I don't even know how he attained it. But like the whole story was sick, you know? And then the plot twists, which I honestly did not see coming. I legitimately usually can be like, okay, this is gonna happen, but like I was like, oh, you're a Palpatine. Insane. But like I said, it's like Kylo Ren's probably one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Because like he sees where the Sith are so wrong. I mean, granted, Rey had a huge, you know, impact on it, but and I feel like he just low key really had a thing for Rey, which like I don't blame you, Kylo. I'm right there with you, or should I say Ben? I'm right there with you, bro. And I don't know. That's why. What about you, bro?
I liked my favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith. I just think it was a perfect tie-in with the first trilogy, and it ended the prequels on a super good high note. It was just like it was the most like action-packed Star Wars movie I feel like we had, even with the sequels. It just like the acting was great, the sword fighting was awesome. Everything was great, and I think I like the prequels over all of them.
Those are good. They're really good. Like, and what I love about what they do in Star Wars, bro, is like they can legitimately have whole series off of individual characters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like anytime I get on social media now, I feel like it's the algorithm. I see some kind of like backstory for like a character, like a side character, but like there could be so much depth to that one character, like Plo Koon. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, bro, what? Um,
They go
I feel
into
like
they make some of the side characters some of the most like OP characters, and some of them are just like, why aren't you the MC in this whole fucking series?
bro, right?
But they just give him like this crazy backstory, and then it's just like, eh, yeah, you know, we'll come back to you maybe.
Did you know that Qui-Gon Jinn was supposed to be like one of the smartest Jedis?
Yeah,
Like I'm pretty sure he was actually the smartest Jedi of his time.
yeah, and they killed him off super shittily.
Yeah, because they knew that if he would have lived, they would have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And also, sorry, with do you know why Obi-Wan was actually knighted as a Jedi, like a Jedi Knight?
No.
He was the first person, even though we know what actually happened to Darth Maul, he was the first Jedi to kill a Sith Lord in over 1,000 years.
I didn't know that.
They don't explain that. He was the first Jedi to kill a Sith Lord in over 1,000 years. And that's why he was automatically dubbed Knight, and that's what you don't see before the second movie.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Obi-Wan's the GOAT. This Friday. This Friday, baby.
Oh, is it come out this Friday?
Yes, and Stranger Things, bro.
And Stranger Things? Oh, shit.
It's packed. My Friday's packed
my
already.
Nipples are quivering.
Oh, they've been.
Oh, they've been. Which one are
like
you going to watch
like-
first? Are you going to watch Obi-Wan or are you going to watch Stranger Things?
Because I am more of a Star Wars fan than Stranger
Oh,
Things, I'm
my.
probably going to watch Stranger Things first.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to finish the night with Obi-Wan, so I could be like, yes, that was so good.
Yeah, I literally haven't canceled my Disney Plus membership just because of Obi-Wan.
Right.
But
Have you seen Moon Knight?
no, I
Sorry.
just don't care about him though. I don't care about the Marvel series.
You hear that? That's my heart. Oh, it's breaking.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet either.
I like Moon Knight better than I like the new Doctor Strange.
I heard it's good. You know, I heard both of them are good, but it's just,
Dude,
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch the Marvel series stuff. You know,
you're missing out, man.
I'll watch Spider-Man, but I'm not gonna watch all the other stuff.
Oh, and you picked one of the worst.
No,
Just kidding.
Spider-Man's one of the most unique, like, superheroes ever.
Moon Knight gets his powers from the Egyptian god of the moon, Khonshu.
Okay.
The radioactive heroes, that is a very common theme throughout. I mean, granted, he does have Spider, which is unique. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And nostalgic, and I get the hype about Pete Parker.
And I think he has some of the best like cast of villains along with this series too. Craven, Venom, Carnage, Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino.
Venom and Carnage are basically the same.
Okay, well they're still both like saucy in their own right.
Yeah.
You get the black suit Spider-Man. You get Miles Morales. You get Spider-Man 2099.
But with Moon Knight, you get 3 characters in one.
Oh my god. Yeah, but Moon Knight he's like a lesser Avenger, right? He's like
Are you serious?
he's not good enough to be considered an Avenger. Isn't that why he's like in the thing that he's in now?
Bro, the Avengers aren't even like that great in Marvel. Like, relatively speaking, Ghost Rider could take out the entire Avenger squad.
Exactly.
It's been the thing. But he's not good enough to be an Avenger? Do you see the complication here?
I just heard like Moon Knight is a part of this squad that is like their version of the Avengers, but they're not good enough to be the Avengers, so they have to be in this like sub Avenger squad.
No, it's because Moon Knight kills people.
You don't
That's
don't think the Avengers killed people when they were like destroying the city, when they were trying to avenge the city?
But that's not their goal, though.
Well, is Moon
That's not
Knight
their-
killing like villains, or is
Evil
he?
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah. He's not killing like innocent people, right?
Yeah.
He is.
No. Well, there was an accident in one of them. Well, it depends on who's actually in control. Because he's got split personalities. Bro, what? It's like a psychological thriller and a superhero show all in one. Like, dude, what?
I'll tell you
It's
about a
amazing.
psychological thriller.
Oh, here we go. Footloose?
My
I'm just kidding. I'm not throwing smoke. My bad. My bad.
no,
I'm
that
backing
was funny as fuck actually. Did you hear about this new psychological thriller, Footloose?
With Kevin Bacon?
No, not that one.
Oh, that's right. It's the new one.
It's the new.
I mean, I get it, bro. Like, Spider-Man's cool. You know,
He's sweet, dude.
I get it.
I grew up with him, bro.
I did too, but like, then I grew up. I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm
not-
Those are fighting words, bro.
I know. I need to calm down. I just be getting deep in the comics, bro. I mean, you can't.
Who's your favorite comic book character? Doctor Doom?
He's up there. He's up there. It's very tough for me. Like, I like a lot of different ones. Doctor Doom.
Oh, do you like how Moon Knight is trying to tie in Doctor Doom?
Yes. That is beautiful, actually.
I think
just wish that Tony Stark was still alive, because seeing a conversation between both of them would be amazing.
Yeah.
They're both very smart, egotistical. It'd be sick. And there's like comics where the Avengers, after like Tony Stark was taken, they consult Doctor Doom, and he says you need to save Tony Stark because he understands the magnitude of his existence on this earth.
Yeah.
And in one part, he becomes a god. Who's gonna mess with Doctor Doom?
So do like half the Marvel characters, though.
That's also true.
Yeah. Like, technically, there's like a comic version where at least one of every superhero is able to kill Thanos, you know? Like Solo.
Yeah. And Deadpool kills the entire universe.
Yeah. There's one where, oh fuck, I forget. There's one where it's like, who the fuck is that? And he like somehow kills Thanos and becomes like a god or some shit. I'm just like, what?
I mean, like, Thanos, like, relatively speaking, is not even like that OP.
Yeah, I mean, what are they
have
trying?
Celestials, and there's way stronger beings. Magnus, what's his name? Is that his name? The Planet Eater.
Forget his name.
Silver Surfer, I feel like could smoke Thanos.
Oh
by
yeah,
himself.
Silver Surfer's crazy. Isn't it crazy how they killed him off in like the second Avengers?
It's dumb. Wait, is it Avengers or Fantastic Four?
It was Avengers. He was Scarlet Witch's like brother.
That's Quicksilver.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Never-
it puts that silver in it.
Yeah, I mean it's same,
It's close.
same, but different.
I'm talking about like the cosmic, guy that just like surfs through
Yeah.
the universe.
Yeah, I thought they were the same person, but he just gets a cool little makeover.
Oh no.
See, I'm not like super comic savvy like you though.
Yeah, that's how you are with anime, which is respectable.
Yeah,
I like
that's
anime a
that's
lot.
actually where I was gonna go. Psychological thriller, Mob
Yeah.
Psycho.
Oh, dude, I need to like actually watch the series. We talked about it, saw the movie, need to watch the series. But yeah, what are you saying though?
Yeah, I actually got Crunchyroll, so now I have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, and now Crunchyroll. I have 5.
Damn.
I have 5 fucking streaming platforms. But anyways, I got Crunchyroll to watch Mob Psycho. I watched the whole first season before. I'm rewatching it because I think a new season's about to come out, so I'm fucking getting into it. And if I were to recommend you an anime right now, Mob Psycho would have to be it.
Really?
It's just so fucking... Well, I mean, you watched, like, I took you to see that, like, premiere of the... episode.
Yeah. And that's a series that I could see myself getting into.
It like doesn't take itself like super seriously, but it's like it's serious and it's like it's serious, but it's not serious. I don't know how to really explain it. It's kind of like One Punch Man. There's a lot of like deeper meanings, and there's a lot of like thoughtful plot happening, but at the same time, it's joking with itself. You know.
Yeah.
And that and the art style is very like simple, and it's just kind of there. But when it wants to really be good, like the fights, it just goes fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I do need to see that.
But yeah, and we saw a movie over the weekend. Have you heard of the movie? It's a scary movie. I'm not a big fan of scary movies, but this wasn't really a scary movie. If you're not a fan of gore, I would not recommend it. But it was called Men. Have you heard or seen previews of it?
I heard about it, and I do want to see it. I've not heard anything about it, but like I hear it's upset a lot of people.
Upset.
Yeah, I heard like men with like a fragile. What's the word I'm looking for?
Ego.
Yeah, like a men with like a fragile ego. You know, shouldn't watch it. I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
I
honestly
watch it because of that reason. I'm gonna eat it up.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't really like because it's not very straightforward with like the messaging and stuff. You kind of have to, because it's an A24 film, so it's gonna be kind of mind fucky, you know. It's gonna be very there's gonna be a lot of symbolisms and stuff, and it basically there's just no, I don't want to spoil it because it just came out. It's not really digging on men. It's just kind of showing a perspective of like toxic masculinity.
But
and,
see, I feel like that's where you would be okay though, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're comfortable with who you are and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew you. I actually meant to bring it up to you.
Yeah.
In game chat yesterday.
No, well, I figured I'd save it for the podcast, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, that's literally like the main part until you get to the end where like all the symbolisms start to really come out and unfold and stuff. It's really just like men mansplaining the main character's like situation that she's going through. That they don't know anything about, you know? And they're trying to sit there and be like, oh, you're wrong and here's why you're wrong. Or you feel guilty because of this.
Oh.
This is why. It's just like, oh, yeah. And it's just like the basic bare bones, like how men kind of talk to women. A lot of incels, I feel like. But yeah, if you're an incel,
Pathetic.
do not watch this movie. You would probably fucking rip your heart out.
Yeah, Cobra Tate or whatever your fucking name is, you probably wouldn't want it.
Who?
That dude on TikTok. We talked about him. That dude is just like highly misogynistic for no reason at all.
Oh, I didn't even know his name.
Ever since then, he comes up on my algorithm now.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Do you like get his videos or do you get other people's videos?
It's like always like a fan made page, and I'm like, are you serious, bro? Why is this on my? It's like TikTok then just feels like purgatory. I'm like, I can't die, I can't live. You know, I'm just here existing. And I listen because I'm just like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, what happened?
You gotta be. That's honestly like next level incel when you're fangirling over another incel, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is that gonna be the title of the podcast?
I probably.
Next level incel.
Oh,
wait,
man.
maybe that'll kind of make it sound like we're the incel.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like anti-clickbaity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about we fucking incel? So wait, never mind.
Yeah, I'd be like, I kissed a incel on the forehead. No.
No. Well, that goes against the whole incel ideology. You know, they don't like any physical like connection like that. You know.
And then that's why I would do it, to make them uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Be like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what it do? What it do?
Kiss you
Nothing.
on your forehead.
I feel like no offense to anybody experiencing this, but I feel like a lot of incels are just like they have ED and they don't like want to get it diagnosed or anything, so that's why they kind of go down this like rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's literally just what it is.
And anybody out there who's affected by ED, it happens, you know. But there are remedies. You can
Blue Chew,
Roman, Hims, Keeps. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Keeps does it.
Gas station pills.
I wouldn't trust those, but I wouldn't go that far. But the pills my Uncle Ricky gives me, they don't treat ED, but they just make my heart go.
Uncle Ricky makes my heart go.
So, hey man, how you been?
I've been pretty good. Just, you know, gym tan laundry.
Laundry?
Yeah, it's a Jersey Shore reference. I don't even watch Jersey Shore like that. I just hear it from.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like, I think it's like a shore where they wash jerseys of like NFL teams. Have you been though?
Oh, you know, I just been on a shore where they wash jerseys.
So you've seen this land.
It's the lands between.
Oh, so you are he who remains.
I am a fellow tarnish, just like ye.
I did ask you earlier, also. I already know your starter Pokemon. Who's your first gen starter Pokemon? Let's hear it.
First gen?
Yeah.
Charmander.
I already knew the answer. I just wanted the people to hear.
Who's your favorite Pokemon in Gen 1 besides the starters?
In Gen 1 besides the starters?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, bro. Pidgeot. No, I'm just kidding.
No, dude, Pidgeotto's kind of sauce. I'm not gonna lie. That's honestly who I was thinking of, but I'll keep thinking.
Is Houndoom? Is that Gen 1? Is that Gen 2?
That's Gen 2, I think.
Damn, I can't remember, bro.
I feel like Gen 2 was very glossed over. I feel like a lot of people don't really care about Gen 2.
But that's
that's where a lot of the saucy ones were, though. Like Gen 2 had a lot.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, also.
Tyranitar too. Shoo.
Oh right. Was Cubone?
Cubone is Gen 1.
See, it's been a minute, bro, since I even played Gen 1. I played Ruby heavy. That's Gen 3. I played Ruby very heavy. But who's your like overall favorite? Because you asked me earlier.
Overall favorite from any generation or just Gen 1?
Any generation.
Cyndaquil, like hands down.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's a tight choice.
I'll put that fucking moonstone on him to keep him from evolving, because dude's just fucking cute, bro.
Wait, really? You don't ever get to Typhlosion?
I do, but I mean, if I had the moonstone, I would not.
Really?
Yeah. I like Cyndaquil, bro. I used to have a little action figure of Cyndaquil. I could take the little fire off his back and stuff. It was fucking sick. And I would carry him around in my pocket in school.
Dude, why were we so similar, but we never met until high school?
I don't know, dude. I think I intimidated you.
That's what it was. I did the same. I literally my grandparents talk about all the time anytime I go see them.
Yeah.
They're like, you'd always just carry around some kind of toy in your pocket, and that was the only thing you really cared about. I'm like, this seems legit.
Which one was it?
I was real big into Power Rangers, bro. I had this very they were very small Power Ranger like minifigure, not minifigure, but like figures, and they would go into like Zoids. So
Yeah.
I'd always carry one of them like in my pocket. And like if I was in the car, I would like have adventures. I'd create the landscape with my mind, you know, wherever they may be fighting. Yeah, man. Never carry around the Zoids though because like they can't fit in my pocket, you know.
Yeah. I used to have like the mini like what were they fucking called, dude? I'm literally spacing. The fucking what was the first anime that you watched?
The first anime I watched, Gundam.
Gundam. I used to carry around like mini Gundam figures. Also,
Yeah, dude.
I had the
Did you
red
get
one,
ev-
bro.
Did you ever? I don't remember what their names are. Did you ever see like the bobblehead kind of ones? They just had bigger heads.
No, I had like
Oh.
I had the legit like mini figures.
Yeah, those are sweet.
I don't even remember
like-
watching the show. My parents just got it for me when I was like young.
Cause I knew what's up.
Yeah, I think so. I think they were all about it.
I used to have the Reaper one, bro.
You used to have the Reaper one, or you just like
Yeah, I used to have it, like legit. I used to have it, and it was like one of my prized possessions. But it was like the bobble. They had like these big head versions, and they're like, oh man, I wish I'm probably send you a picture afterwards.
Yeah.
You can even put it in the footnotes if you want.
Dude, I fucking will, dude. Tell you what.
They were so sweet, bro. But
Yeah, dude. Fucking childhood memories, man. That's I
Right.
I wish I could go back. I remember like thinking when I was younger, I was just, dude, I just can't wait to grow up. But now I'm just like, it really is. It really just hits you different. It's like, wow, I wish I could just go back.
yeah, my siblings and I would have toy wars. This is how capitalistic we were. We used to have
Yeah.
toy wars, bro. We would like find like we would get like all of our favorite ones on a team, bro, and we would set up in different parts of the house. And then we would like, but it have to be like accurate to the character you're using. So like if you're like, like let's just say He-Man, right? But you don't have the Liger. You got to run as He-Man. Like you're like crawling on the ground pretty much, bro. Like jumping up on stuff.
Damn.
Try to get to like the next base. I always had the dragons, bro. That was my thing. I'd fly in there. I say, hey, what's up? That was me. You know what I'm saying?
That was me.
Outside the box.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
I have a question for you. If you had any unorthodox superpower, what would it be? Not like a traditional superpower, but like something that would be like not classify you as a superhero, but it's still like uncommon.
I feel like the first one I said was the kind of like that.
Okay, what is
Like,
it?
I listening back to it, it was like extreme empathy.
Okay.
You know, I would
yeah.
want some more. I would want like more gusto. Unorthodox? Like, give me an example. Like, what would be yours?
I just saw a TikTok video of like a Reddit, like you know those like voiceover guys that are like reading Reddit things. You ever get those?
Oh yeah.
There was one where it was like every time you sneeze, a pedophile blows up.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
It's just like random shit. If you every time you sleep, even if it's like for 5 minutes, you're like well rested.
Oh, that'd be mine. That'd be mine, hands down.
That's
I
what
hate sleeping.
Exactly. But I don't know, dude. And there's a bunch of them where it was like you have this great superpower, but there's super bad consequence after you use it. I just can't think of them. But I feel like I would probably sleep for every 5 minutes. Or like just sleep and I would be well rested even after 5 minutes.
I could only move my right index finger really fast.
What's that for?
Blending or other purposes if necessary. I think it come in handy. Punny. You know, for certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Just my right index finger, or maybe right and middle finger could move really fast. I could blend like fruits. I wouldn't need a blender. You know, I could mix up eggs. Wouldn't need a whisk. And then other things on a regular basis. Oh, my coffee. Like, oh man,
That would
I
be
don't put
hot
anything in my.
though, don't you think?
Yeah. What? Like it'd be hot?
Yeah,
To
if you
have?
stick your fingers in the coffee.
I drink only iced coffee, bro.
What?
I don't like hot coffee. I don't like
You,
hot coffee.
you don't like hot coffee?
Bro, I wake up dehydrated every morning as it is. I don't like to put hot, warm coffee. I literally will make coffee at home sometimes, and I will put ice in it.
What
Just
is wrong
black
with
coffee
you?
with ice. It's like my favorite. I don't like flavors. I just like the grit cold. But I could like stir it up with my fingers. You know what I'm saying?
You're a psychopath.
I know this. It's been the thing since, a child. But yeah, dude. That's what my power would be. Just my right index and middle finger can move really fast.
Okay.
But it has to have a bad consequence.
It doesn't have to. There was just another one where it was like you can have a really cool superpower, but you would have a consequence after you use that power. I would say for that one, I would love to be able to fly, but every time after I would fly, I would have to take a really nasty poop.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say like supersonic speed. Or honestly, I would want to be as fast as a Flash. Like if I could time travel at the same time.
Yeah.
But then I have really bad gas for like an hour.
That's not even that bad though. Like a really nasty poop, sometimes you'd be in the bathroom for like 20 minutes and it's just a marker, you know?
But some of those are like therapeutic in a way, Like I would be because I don't like to like fart in public. I'm one of those guys. I'll hold it in until I can get to a bathroom or something.
That's
I'm like,
not
it smell
good for you, bro. You just gotta
I'm like,
let
it
them
smell like
out.
it smell like doo doo in here. I'm gonna just let it go. I don't want to do that in like people, bro. It's terrible if I'm like in the talking stage with someone, bro. Entire like afternoon, bro. Just like, oh man, stomach hurting,
Oh yeah, I can't do that anymore because I used to do that in school all the time. I was just holding my farts, and I think it just messed up my stomach so bad. I just have to let them out now.
Mm. But once I get comfortable around someone, I'll just walk like a couple feet, and then waft it out away.
I'll tell you right now, the lady hates my farts.
Dude, I once was dating this girl, right? Bro, she was like getting ready for work, and I was off that day. And bro, she literally almost threw up, bro. Like I was like knocked out, bro, and like she came to like get something from like underneath the blankets,
Mm-hmm.
And then she like picked it up, dude. And then I literally woke up to her like gagging. Like she was legitimately gagging. She's like, Gannon, you're so gross. What the fuck? I'm like,
That's funny. That reminds me of a time where I was we were still living in Ohio and me and Shiloh's old place.
Mm.
It was like the 1:00 at night, and I was just having really bad farts the whole night. Yeah, in the morning. 1 in the morning.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, bro.
But
Time's irrelevant.
It is. It's irrelevant. But
yeah, I'm listening.
If no, I just lost my train of thought.
I'm so sorry, bro.
It's okay. It's
It was 1 a.m. You're living in Ohio in the old house with Shiloh.
Yes.
It's 1 a.m.
1 a.m. I was having really terrible farts. Okay, I was having really terrible farts the whole night. We go to bed, and I'm like sleeping in a fetal position. All right, you know the position, not fetal,
Yeah.
like full out, but like my butt is kind of like pointing.
Yeah, face it.
It's pointing. So butthole shaft is open. All right. And I'm not farting. The gas is literally just leaking out of my butthole, bro. And it is so putrid. Shiloh wakes up and she's like, I literally can't sleep in here. I have to go sleep on the couch. And then I wake up and I'm like, that's fucking terrible. I have to leave the room now too.
You go get on the couch with her. She's like, "Oh my, just
No,
can't
yeah,
win.
I
Just can't
walked out
win."
there and she was like, "You need to go back in there." And I was like, "I don't want to." I just went to the bathroom because what I figured out is whenever I have bad farts, it usually means I just have to poop. And so after I poop, I don't have to fart, and my gas usually goes away. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, like, indicator that I have now.
Yeah.
I just
You
like
tell it's about to like rain now because of it. I'm just kidding.
no, yeah, I'm just like, oh shit, it's looking a little cloudy.
Oh man. Hey, dude. Also, what do you think about being Little Spoon?
I think we talked about it before. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget the first time, bro. Cause because grew up with like, certain idealism where it's like, I need to like always be Big Spoon, that kind of weird shit. And then like once I became more comfortable with myself as a person, dude, that first time, bro, oh my god, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, girl, I miss you. But
Is
yeah.
that the same girl from the other podcast?
No.
Wow, dude, you're a player, bro.
I'm not a player,
Jeez.
dude. I'm just realistic. Because realistically speaking, because of who I was in these times, like it's I would understand if they wouldn't want to talk to me anymore, which is fine, which is totally acceptable. Like I've come to what's the peace with it,
Okay.
I feel like I'll just end up being like cool uncle, you and Shiloh, you'll have your younglings, and then be like, I'll show up and I'll like have like the cool RC cars and shit,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
No, dude, I feel like. Do you want to bet who's gonna get married first?
I feel like you will.
Yeah, I probably will, but
I feel like you definitely will.
especially since I'm in a long-term relationship,
Exactly.
and it's for sure on the horizon. And you are not currently in a relationship that I know of.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But I don't.
Honestly,
I always used to
Sorry.
think. I always used to think that you were gonna be the one to get married first, because you were just such a hopeless romantic.
yeah.
You were always out like trying to fall in love and stuff, and
Yeah.
I just because I thought you were gonna like move too fast with a girl, and you were just gonna fall in love and like get married super quick and do the whole thing.
Which is understandable. Yeah.
But
I used to wear my heart on my
you
sleeve.
haven't. Yeah. You used to. Do you still?
No, not anymore.
I
Because
wear
it's
short
just not
sleeves.
healthy. I cut off.
No shirt, actually. No sleeve.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing right now, and like,
Wow, dude, keeping up with tradition.
of course, dude. I'm not wearing pants either.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know, dude. Like, cause like what you were saying also like before, you know how I was like going back and forth to you about having kids and all that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm almost at the point where I don't want to have kids, bro.
And why is that?
Because even like beyond like the world being so tough and just full of greed and hate, just like questioning reality all the time. It's not fair. It's not fair. You bring this soul into the world, and like the entire time they have to ask themselves why, but at the same time still follow these social constructs that have been put into place. It's just not fair. I'll adopt eventually,
Yeah.
Like even if I'm alone, bro. I know eventually I'll just go into an orphanage and be like, "You're all free. Let's get out of here.
You're all free.
Let's go." Yeah, But I obviously need like a big house
Mhm.
and all that.
You
So
need
it's down
to
the
you need
road.
to show a ton of stuff to like adopt it. The adoption process I've heard is just ridiculous. But it's like good. It's good to have all these like measures in place to make sure that the kid is going to a good home.
Right.
But I just feel like it's a lot. But I don't know.
I'd still do it at the end of the day, because like these kids are already here, and like with the way the world's going, they're going to be forced to be here,
Yeah.
and I would definitely want that feeling reciprocated when I had my family, when I finally, knew that I was a part of a family and I knew I was loved and taken care of. If I could do that for like multiple kids, like then that's what it's about to me. Even if I'm not in love with someone, because like my plan right now is I just want to get a plot of land and raise horses.
Horses?
Honestly, yes.
Really?
Dude. Yes, it's been a thing honestly for a hot minute, and it's just like it always in the back of my mind. I'll get like 2 dogs, two Cane Corsos, and I want like 3 horses, and I just want to raise them.
Why horses?
Because they're beautiful creatures. They're so smart.
No, they are
And
the
then,
dumbest animals ever. They're so dumb.
you're tripping.
No,
Tripping.
dude. I mean, sure,
You're
they're
tripping.
they're intelligent to a certain extent, but I have seen videos of horses doing the dumbest shit ever. There was a video, or there was just like a video that I was listening, or it was a podcast like from a while ago, and this guy said that there was this horse. He used to go to this horse farm a lot because he was also thinking about like owning horses and breeding horses and stuff. And he went to this horse farm and he saw this horse just like biting on the fence, and he noticed that the horse passed out. And he asked like the horse trainer, like, yo, what's wrong with that horse? It was like, oh, that horse, he just bites on the fence and sucks on the fence until he loses breath and air to the brain, so he knocks himself out. He does it like
That
5 times a day.
that's one horse.
I just
That's one
feel like
horse.
that one horse though, like changed my whole opinion on horses though.
Okay. If we did that with humans, we would all be fucked.
Well, we already are.
Yes, indeed. But I also heard a story where this guy would take this guy goes to my school. He would take his, like, if he was like talking to someone or dating someone, he would go out and show his horses. And there was one horse that would run full speed towards the fence and then stop right before it got to the fence, literally just to startle the person. And like he would always like just it'd be like a funny joke, like to scare the person that he was talking to. And like, dude, have you gone horseback riding?
I think I've ridden a horse one time.
You think?
I think. I can't remember it distinctly, but I'm sure I have. Growing up in the Midwest, I feel like I have.
I once took this girl I was with on this date. And I planned it all out, and we went horseback riding, and it was down in California, right?
Yeah.
I think it was for her birthday or something, and she always wanted to ride horses. And dude, I never felt more at peace. It's like the Avatar, like the blue people movie.
Yeah.
Like it's just something about like the animal being calm, and then you're just like looking off, and it's like the beach, and then there's like, because it was like a little beach spread, and then it would go off into the woods, and we would go through the rest of the trail through the woods, and it was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
If I could have that, just like I wake up in the morning and it's like a Saturday, and I have enough land so I could just like go through the woods on like my horse, bro. Cup of coffee in one hand. Nothing else honestly would matter to me, and I know that.
Why
I
don't
know
you
that.
just get a bunch of goats?
Because I've had goats, Chase, and those are actually dumb creatures. You want to talk about dumb creatures? Goats are not smart at all. They're trainable, but they're not like smart. I want rams. I'll get 2 rams. I saw a ram knock
Pickup
out a
truck?
full-grown bull. I saw a ram knock out a bull. No. Well, no.
Ram
I wouldn't-
1500?
I would no. I would get a Chevy if we're going that route. But
Really?
yes, most.
I think
down.
I'm turning into a Toyota person. I'm looking at the Tacomas out here, bro. They're nice.
Hey, dude, those Tacomas are pretty nice. Those Tacomas are pretty nice.
I'm about to be
But
a truck guy, I think. That's going to be my next vehicle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you get into it, and then next thing you know, you'll be like, I kind of want a horse.
No, I think I want to horse. Yeah. I was gonna say no. I think I want a horse, and then I was like, wait, hold on.
I saw a video of a ram knocking out a fully grown bull.
I'm glad we came back to that. Actually, thank you for following up.
I'll send you it if I can find it again. It was amazing. Like, not amazing for the bull, but the bull was charging at the ram. The ram stood there, bro. Knocks it out, bro. It was insane. The weight difference between these two animals is insane.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel like if you hit it in the temple, anything in the right area, everything's got a weak spot. Where do you think your weak spot is right now?
Where do you think probably my penis?
Okay. Yeah.
But no, it was head on. The bull was rushing to ram it. Yeah. And the ram stood there, just cranks his head back a little bit, comes down, and then just the bull falls over, and then it goes, Mah! Dude, it's amazing. I'm gonna get 2 rams, and they're gonna be my guard animal. You pull up to my place, 2 rams are out there, Roscoe and Dash. I already have it planned out, bro. It's gonna be amazing.
See, you think of this, but you'll probably end up with a very nice lady, and she'll probably be like, "Let's live in New York City."
I can tell you right now, the person I end up with wouldn't say those kind of things.
You don't know, dude. I never thought I'd be living in Denver, Colorado. Tell you that right now.
Have you ever been to New York?
No, but I don't really feel like I want to.
Exactly. I visited it for 2 weeks, and I would never want to go back there. I saw everything. I don't understand those people that are like, New York, that's where I want to go. What are you talking about?
But I also feel the same way about LA too.
I would want to live in San Diego, La Jolla. I would live down there. I wouldn't live in LA.
I would probably like to live in San Diego.
Yeah, dude, you would. You'd love it. It's chilling.
But see, this is what I'm talking about, though. I never thought I was gonna live in Denver until I met Shiloh, and then look at where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. Right. Like, I'm saying, like, you'll probably find a lady. She probably won't want to live in New York because of, like, you'll find the right one. But she'll probably be like, I don't really want to live with a bunch of horses and a couple rams,
it's gonna be. I would want to be around someone that isn't worried about the materialistic world. They would just want the simple things in life, like enjoying a sunrise and a sunset.
Gannon, can we just settle in a nice little ranch in Texas? There won't be enough room for horses and rams, but maybe we can get a couple goats.
Leave. Get out. Go.
No, really? After, let's say like 2 years you guys were living together?
We would have this conversation way before.
Yeah, but no, it's kind of like the whole, like, maybe she'll change her mind, maybe not. It's kind of like having kids, like you think eventually maybe they'll want to have kids, and then down the line they don't.
But my thing is, I feel like I couldn't be with someone that has just stayed in Ohio their entire life. Because I've had my adventure.
Maybe you meet her in fucking Tennessee. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
And she was also living in, like, California at one time. And then she moved to Ohio to be like, I'm just kind of quirky like that,
And then she have like a little southern accent going on.
All right, stop.
I'd be so down, dude.
What if she's like, I believe in capitalism.
Get out. Leave.
I feel like the current status quo is doing great.
I would just leave then at that point.
I feel like
that wouldn't even be the option.
I feel like my reproductive rights should 100% be up to the government. If they tell me to have this child, I'll have this child right now.
The thing is, I feel like most women don't actually agree with that. So I feel like that's also fine.
No, they don't. 70% of
You know?
America, 70% of America believe Roe v. Wade should still be law.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. But I'm just saying, you'll find the whole purpose of this conversation was trying to tell you that you'll probably have to compromise on some stuff.
But I already have my house, and I already have my horses, and my 2 rams and my 2 dogs.
So wait, how are you going to have this when you're also working at the barber shop? But you're working at the barber shop.
Because I'll be saving up to get it at the barber shop, and I'll be living at the barber shop. You see what I'm saying? And then eventually I just buy the land. Because honestly, I know who I truly love and care for in this life. We've had this conversation. And I'm at the point where I'm like, if it's not them, because I'm happy chilling by myself. I like my personal space. I like being alone. I like to just honestly do what I want. It's nice, you know? I like to have that freedom. I don't like I've been single for like 2.5 years now. And it's nice. I mean, there's some people, like, you know, also, there's a person that, like, came in there and kind of shook things up for a second, but at the end of the day, it's still different. It's not the same.
What's to say another girl is going to come around and be like, oh,
I'm not
shaking
looking,
things up again?
I'm not looking, though. So it's fine.
What if they're, like, 20 times better?
Oh, that's a...
What if
that
they're
is
like...
a...
What if Gannon, let's have the 3 horses and 2 rams. Let's live on this beautiful country property that you have. Oh, you're a barber? That's so hot. Oh, you like anime? That's even hotter.
Okay. Maybe...
Oh, the current status quo of this system sucks dick. Let's revolt and
oh my God,
cut the heads off of every elite in this world.
Oh my God. Do you want to make it out right now? You want to make it out?
Yeah,
do you feel this right now? Let's just... Shit. If she says... Well, man... That's a woman right there.
I go by they, them.
Oh. Then that's... That's...
Are you about to expose yourself on this podcast?
That's a person right there.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
You got it.
No, I wasn't going to expose myself. I was trying to think of, like... because you shook me up with the pronouns, so then I was like... because my two-sided brain was like, I don't know what to say.
It's new, you know. Yeah. Especially from the Midwest, it's not common. I'm fortunate enough to be... Honestly, like, Shiloh was the one that introduced me that whole side of it. She doesn't go by, like, they, them, but she has a ton of friends that, like, change their pronouns, you know, and you kind of had to get used to saying, like, different pronouns, so... It's still new. It's still formulating. But I just want to say, you know, everybody should respect everybody's pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't like to be called a different pronoun that you go by, right? Like Gannon, you wouldn't like to be called she, her.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
I think it also takes like comfortability. Like if someone becomes like I remember once I had this. I think sometimes like people that do like go out of their way to get at people, they just have like. This is kind of going off topic, but they have like extreme insecurities within themselves. You know, the people that do this. Like, I remember once I was at the bar, and you know how I have, like, that death moth tattoo?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know, right? I laughed. I literally could not help it. I laughed. And that's kind of shitty, because I just know they have their own insecurities, and I try to look past it. But he came up, like, he literally sitting next to me, you know, and I was talking to a girl at this time, and she's a very attractive girl, and he saw that, and then he goes out of his way, he goes, "Hey, man, I like your butterfly tattoo." I looked at him, and I just laughed. And then I went back to talking to the girl. And that was it. And it's because you just can't invest energy into, like, people like that.
No, that's seriously, like, one of the best things you could have done. Like, just laugh at the guy's insecurity. Because that's what he was. He was just insecure. Yeah. He was like, damn, like, that guy's talking to that girl. I bet I could probably, like, pull that girl making fun of this guy. But you were just so confident in like what you're about and who you are. You just laughed at him and then continued talking to the girl.
And like what guys I firmly believe just don't understand, it's like girls really do appreciate those kind of things. No one likes
girls are
no one,
super attractive to confidence, just in general. So if you're confident in yourself, I mean, you're halfway there.
exactly. That's just how it is. Like, man, I remember like I just like looked over, saw who it was. Very Midwestern. I was like, oh buddy, oh buddy. I could not help it, bro. I was just like, I wanted to just look over. I looked at who I was talking to, and I was like, okay. I made the mental note, and it went back to my merry way.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah. No, my merry way. I'm single. If any girls fit that description that Chase
you
said.
got married on Merry Way?
No, that's the gingerbread man.
You're the gingerbread man?
Yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh, I said gingerbread man. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I do. I do know the Muffin Man.
Well, isn't he on Drury Lane? Not
He
Mary
is.
Lane?
Actually, so in this alternate reality, there's a gingerbread man, and he lives on Mary Lane.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Santa. Okay, so how are you feeling about this?
I feel grand.
The
And
Muffin
also,
Man?
again, if there's any ladies out there, that fit the description that Chase said, you want to rip the heads off of elitists and raise horses, hit me up.
I thought you said you weren't looking.
I'm not, but like if it's like that, then hey, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's got to be a certain amount of likenesses. Oh, and if you like cool music too, you gotta like good music.
Here, I'm gonna help you out right now. Just go on like Hinge or like Tinder or whatever.
No, I'm not.
And just put that as your bio. Just be like, if somebody wants to tear the heads off elites and
watch anime
and race horses, hit me up.
And let me be the little spoon. Hit me
And
up.
and what? Honestly, that will probably have you pull so many matches, guaranteed. I bet you'll get a bunch of alt girls.
It's also fine.
No, that's great.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's like there's just so many times where I felt super uncomfortable when I thought I really cared about somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you've heard of these times in my life, Arizona, where it's just like, this ain't. You know what I'm saying? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Well, don't allow them to hurt you. I feel like you have to like. I think at this point in your life, you have to have certain walls that come down after every level.
Yeah.
You just got to keep your guard up and like make sure you don't get super emotionally attached to somebody super early on. And then once you can start finding like hints and keys to like go down and unlocking those walls, bringing them down layer by layer, and then eventually you'll have no more walls to bring down. And so, yeah, if you get hurt, then it'll hurt a lot more because it's prolonged for sure. But I feel like that's also a good sense of like, I don't know. I feel like in those instances, if it ends for the right reasons. But most of the time, you're in it to like be in it for the long haul.
Date your mate.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm like 24. Yeah, I feel like if I'm 28 and I don't find them, I don't care anymore. Like I probably wouldn't. I'm pretty honestly hopelessly unromantic anymore. Like I just don't want to invest energy into something or someone that I don't see it really going anywhere.
Should we make like a dating profile for you? Like
No,
we make it as like a Patreon thing.
I'm an energy guy, bro. I'm like I like to meet if I'm interested in someone. like it's always like the last one I was really interested in. Like I didn't know I was gonna run into her. It was just randomly, oh wow, you're working here. I didn't know this, and then I didn't think that she would be remotely, and I was like, this is out of my caliber. And then I order Jameson, and then she goes, "Have you had Jameson pineapple?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know," And then, yeah, dude,
It
I don't
it
know.
sounds like it
No,
sounds like you haven't
no.
given up, honestly.
On who?
It sounds like
Them?
you're really trying to reminisce and you're really trying to get yourself back out there. You've just been down on yourself, bro. See, it I feel like dating could be so much fun, especially for you. You're a happy guy. Go out there and have some fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Get
just
back
don't really.
out there, man. Audience, tell Gannon to get back out there. Hashtag get
No,
back out there.
no, I'm a Kermit, bro.
Kermit.
Yeah, I said the wrong word, but it's fine. I don't know,
Hermit.
dude. I'm just gonna keep my nose in my books, focusing on my goals, and that's gonna be it. I think anymore. I'm trying to write a book. That takes up a lot of time, especially since I can't seem to even get the second chapter done. Um, and I got other things going on too, bro. Star Wars Battlefront, stuff like that.
It sounds like a bunch of excuses.
It is. I just don't. I'm at a like. I just don't like the vulnerability anymore. Cause that's where the knife digs the deepest.
Well, don't be vulnerable.
I like to be. That's like what I think is a romantic. It's like when we can just talk and comfortability. That's where I get like the butterflies, as they say.
Well, you just gotta start off slow, dude, and eventually open up. If you want to open up faster than usual, go ahead. I just feel like if you're in the dating scene, you should kind of play it cool
Yeah.
for the early stages. But once you
Yeah.
find a girl that you really like, you're like, okay, like let's go on a few dates. Haha. You like horses? That's pretty rad. Oh, you like anime? That's even radder. Do you want to
It's
talk
like,
about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
bro, sign me up. Sign me up. If you're a Christian anarchist, especially, hit me up. I want to talk to you. I want to pick your brain for a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Jehovah.
Jehovah.
All right, man.
I don't.
You got any final
Yes.
words?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I had this really good quote. I wanted to write it down. I wanted to write it down because it was good. And even though, you know, you don't may not have love in the romantic sense, still emanate love where you go. When you're at Starbucks, instead of just giving them the Midwestern smile after they give you your coffee, say thank you. I hope you have a great day. Little things like that can change someone's entire mood.
My tidbit for you guys is don't lose yourself over small things.
Right.
Because if I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my cat in the background is meowing and I'm about to lose it, but I'm just being real chill. Being real okay. But anyways, guys, huh?
Did you hear my dog bark really loud at one point?
No, I can't. I usually hear it in the recording later. And
He
I'm
like
like,
knocked
damn.
something over too, bro. Big things are coming though.
Barbershop.
Yeah, actually, that's probably gonna be like a next week thing. I think.
Oh, for real, for real?
Dead ass.
Like you'll be living there?
Yeah. Like I've been working on it. I tore up all the floors in there, painting. That's what I was actually doing before I got here.
Damn, bro. So
I-
you getting set up?
Yeah, I already have my wish list all planned for like my posters with frames, like my desk, bro. Yeah, dude.
Are you gonna have to pay rent and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. How much is rent?
It's only 600 a month, bro.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom house, bro. Essentially, with a living room.
And you'll just be living there by yourself?
Uh, um, too.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah, dude. I don't. Yeah.
Are you splitting rent? So is it like 300 or just 6 for you?
It's 600 for me, and it's less for him, but it's fine. It's gonna like my dad and uncle had a good point. Like it's gonna be mine afterwards, so it's essentially my investment, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be paid towards the overall price of me buying the barbershop. So it's all good.
Yeah, that's super. That's super hip.
Yeah, it all
Hell yeah,
translates.
dude. Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
That way you
Bro.
can start getting back into making music, maybe.
That's a definite. That's a definite future.
Well,
thing.
anyways, guys, thank you for listening. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. So if you like what you're hearing, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, tell us how we're doing.
And
we
on
also
the
have
Patreon.
Oh yeah, please go ahead.
And we also have the Patreon. It's $5 a month. Also, still on
$5 a
table.
month.
Wait, is it? Is it?
Yeah, it's $5.
Oh, I thought for a second, bro, that I didn't know. And so $5 a month. That's all it is, my guy. We're doing. It's still on the table. We got Dilk. We got Pilk on the table still. For the people
Still
that
on
are
the
just now
table.
listening to this podcast for the first time, it is milk with Pepsi in it, and then there's Dilk, which is Dr. Pepper in the milk. So
We'll
yeah,
drink
dude,
it.
we're gonna drink it, dude. I'm still kind of looking forward to it, low-key.
Me
So
too.
please do that, guys.
10 page. Once we hit 10 Patreon subscribers, I think we're at 4 or 5. So I mean, we're almost halfway.
Yeah. And then after that, it's just who knows what we'll do next. 100 subscribers, I'll jump off a skyscraper.
Okay,
Call it a
I
day.
probably wouldn't do that, but we're actually having open auditions for Gannon's role now.
Yeah, come sign up.
Just kidding. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Thank you, Gannon, for being the host on the podcast. Thank you, myself, for also being the host on the podcast. Thank you, Miko, for interrupting the podcast. But my name was Chase.
And I am, and will always be Gannon. Peace.
Peace out, guys. Later.